Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. This is part 3, I'm pretty sure of the Faded Doll, and what we have done to her today. Oh, her arm looks so much nicer. It's a little bit darker than the other side, a bit, but I don't mind. It looks a lot better than what it did. It's a pretty good match. We're going to go with it. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take our matte sealer, and we're going to seal this doll up. This is all water cleanup, so just to let you know that. So what we want is our sponge again. Okay, so we have our sponge here. We're just going to take our sponge, and we're going to do like how the Reborn artists do. They take and they dab it on. I tried brushing this, but it leaves a bit of a streak, and so I didn't like that. So I just go on here, and I'm just going to dab it on. The sponge does a wonderful job. And I got to leave this up in the air. Doesn't take long to dry. So you want to make sure you're getting in all those little fingers, because we went right up in there. But once this stuff dries, it will be let's see, it's taken some of it off, so it will get a little bit, maybe this is how I'll make it a little titch lighter. But oh, she looks so much better. You don't need much, just a little bit in your dish. You can come back to it later and put another coat on, which is probably what I will do. I'm just going to show you this one, and I'll let you know if I put another coat on her later. But like I said, this stuff is laying on the top. Some might absorb into the vinyl, not all of it. A lot of it's laying on the top, so it's very important that you seal it, because your oils on your hands, or if anything wet ever gets on it, it will take it off. Okay. We have put the first coat on her. So I hope you're able to see that. She looks pretty good. That's all it is. It's just a little bit of a dabbing and just spreading on with a makeup brush. I don't want to use a brush on it, a paintbrush, because I don't want any paint strokes on it. Alright, so we're going to let that dry. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now I'm going to turn your attention to something else. We'll let her dry over here. She's okay over there. And we're going to come to the next thing here. I got a package in today. I've already opened it up because I was just too excited. But there it was. What did I get in? I finally got in my hair nets. Okay, so we can now do her hair. They came all the way from China, from, what do we call it? From AliExpress I got these from. And what I was looking for was a hair nets that were small enough for dolls. I went on Doll Part Supplies, but they were out of stock. So I thought, well, I can't wait around. They may never get them, and I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for them to stock up. I just don't see it being stocked up, the stock coming back in. So I went to the next place, and that was, here, I need some water because the stuff is drying on my fingers. Okay, I don't want to touch these nets. I'm just going to wet my fingers. But like I said, this is just all water cleanup here. There we go. All right, so I got these hair nets in, and if you watched I put on my very first part 1, I put on there links to two channels, Rachel Hoffman, and also to Robert Tonner. And that's the one I really wanted you to watch. I want you to watch both channels, is great. But Robert Tonner was given a chance to go on to Doll Part Supply, and he made a video up of how to take these 1950 dolls over here and how to do their hair. So that's going to be my next thing, is to do that, to now recurl her hair. But he showed using the nets and how to use them properly. These nets here are small. They're not as small as I would like them to be, but they are small. What I would do is looking, I can't touch her right now, I wish I could, but if I find that this is still too big, I can take it and overlap it, and I still have a nice small net to go at the back of her curls. And just to go up and over and done. I've got several different colors for some of my dolls. I do have this honey blonde. This is a blonde, which is probably what I'm going to use on her. I have a brown and a black. These took quite a length of time to get to me. Actually, they did come before their date. They're supposed to come December 7th, I think it was, or something like that. So, great. But I ordered these back in September. So that just shows you how long I've been waiting for them. I think that's when I ordered them, was back in September, maybe early October. For me, that's still a long time. I want, like me, I want them now, type of thing. Give them to me now. But anyways, as that may be, but I can make these work. I did find some hairnets in my local area. That I did find some, but they're very big. You know, like they're for the whole head of a adult. We need for doll size, so I can use these and do quite well by them. So that's what I'm going to do. So these are for the buns on ballerina bun hairnets. So anyways, there we go. So I got those in and I was happy about that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for all the wonderful comments. I did get a comment also talking about using oil pastels. You can use them. I have used them and did not like them. That's me. The next person might like them. If you do, I say go for it. If you like the oil pastels. Just not something I like. How with these pastels, if there's an instant dry to them, and I can put this matte sealer on them. I just like the way these work. That's me. The next person might like the oil pastels better. There's no right or wrong to this. What there is there's your choice. So if you want to use an oil pastel, go for it. If you want to use just the soft pastels like I do that are water-based, go for it. It's whatever you find that you feel comfortable with. That's what I'm saying in this. Like I say, no right, no wrong. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. There will be more of this down the road. I will be doing more. And if you want to see more of this type of thing, if I get another doll that comes in faded, I'll gladly do another one of these. So there we go. I do have coming in also from, it was just shipped out from Amazon. Because I go through the colors orange and red so much, and pinks and all that, I ordered those colors, just those colors in, which I did not know I could just get those, and I am able to just get those colors. So I don't have to get all the colors of the rainbow because I won't be using any of these colors. These colors are really not necessary. Well, I shouldn't say the brown or the black, because if ever I have to do it to a darker skin doll, I may have to use some of the darker colors. But when it comes to the greens and the blues, I just don't know where I'm going to use those. So there we go. But hey, now I'm learning that you can buy other colors, you know. So if you want to just isolate and buy just the oranges and the reds and the pinks, go for it, you know. So anyways, I have those coming in. When they do come in, I will show them to you. So, okay, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I've got more to come. So thank you for joining me. And this little girl's arm, let's see how it's doing right now. It doesn't take long for, oh, this stuff is already dried. It's already dried. That's how quick it dries. Whoops, sorry. I could put another coat on this right now. That's how dry it is already. Wow. It doesn't take long. But I'm going to give it just a little bit longer. I don't want to rush it, but I am going to give it one more coat, and then we're done. And you, your second time when you do it, you shouldn't get any residue. It should be sealed. But one more seal doesn't hurt it. There's no texture to this. It just feels the same as the other doll's arm does. So that's all you want. You want that same feel as the other vinyl parts of her body feel. So there we be. So I hope you enjoyed this, and more to come on this channel. All right, and I will be starting up my other channel. I'm not sure when. Having Fun with Dolls will be coming on, and I'm just not sure when I'm going to start this. I want to put a ditty together, maybe one for Christmas, and then that probably will be the start of Having Fun with Dolls, and I will introduce it on this channel to you and give a link to it so you can follow me over there. So thanks again for joining me. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.